ஓம் பிரபன்னபாரிஜாதாய தோத்ரவேத்ரைகபாணயே ஞானமுத்ராய கிருஷ்ணாய கீதாமிருததுஹே நமஹ. யஜ்ஞசிஷ்டாசினः சந்தः முச்யந்தே சர்வகில்பிஷைः புஞ்சதே தே த்வகம் பாபாः ये பச்சந்த்யாத்மகாரணாத். We saw the significance of Pancha Mahayajnas in the previous verse. Deva Yajna, Pitru Yajna, Bhuta Yajna, Manushya Yajna and Brahma Yajna are the Pancha Mahayajnas. Worshipping the Devas, taking care of parents and doing the rituals prescribed in the scriptures, taking care of the environment, trees, plants and animals, helping fellow beings and doing service to great men of wisdom and value systems, studying the scriptures and ensuring that the teaching continues unbroken into the next generation. These are termed as Pancha Mahayajna. These are integral parts of our lifestyle. One who does Pancha Mahayajnas and then eats for himself, that is, one who takes care of his social responsibilities properly and then attends to his personal needs, such a person gets rid of all his sins. Whatever one does for the society is for oneself also. Taking care of oneself is essential for a person who has social responsibility. Yajñashishtashinaha santaha sarvakilbishaihi muchyante. One who does service to the society and thus to Bhagavan, who is present as the society and then takes care of himself, such a person gains mental purity as he becomes free from his past sins. Bhagavan says, Sarva kilbishaihi muchyante. He becomes free from sins. But there are certain other people in the society, they are totally selfish and are only inclined to work for their own welfare. They earn money for themselves and never think of sharing with others. They always want to be a consumer and they never want to contribute. Atmakaranat ye pachanti. One who cooks for himself or herself, one who works for one's own welfare and does not share with others. According to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the person who consumes with selfishness eats papam. Bhunjate te tvagam papaha. They eat papam. How can one eat papam? It means one who does a wrong action will have to face sorrow as a result of papam. They are doing actions which will cause papam later. If one does harm to others in the forenoon, he has to suffer in the afternoon, said one great saint Thiruvalluvar. If we do harm to the society, we will have to suffer later. If we do good to the society, we may not be immediately reaping any benefit, but surely one will acquire benefits for the future. But any action, good or bad, will never go waste. Everything will take its own sweet time, and we have to trust the ways of Bhagavan's niyati or order. Thus, Karma Yoga is about a continuous involvement in society's well-being and worshipping Bhagavan, who forms the basis of the society. Our well-being is also part of society's well-being. If we serve the society, we will also be benefited. But if we work only for ourselves with selfishness, nobody will be benefited. Moreover, by being selfish, one tends to disturb the harmony of the society. Our intention should be pure and should bring good to the society. Bhagavan Sri Krishna keeps emphasizing this yajna bhavana repeatedly. We have to keep in mind one more thing in this context. The intention behind all our actions should be purity of mind. First we saw niyata bhavana, then yajna bhavana, and now we are seeing another attitude, yoga bhavana, which is aiming at one's mental purity. Thus, our intention behind all our actions should be gaining purity of mind. There are so many impurities in our mind: desire, anger, greed, pride, and jealousy, etc. We have to consciously work to remove all these impurities. The more one works with proper attitude of yoga bhavana, one will get rid of these mental impurities. Actions which are done with this attitude of mental purity will bring greater good for the person and the society. From the next verse, Bhagavan is going to talk about dharma bhavana, which we will see tomorrow. Yajna shishtashinas santaha muchyante sarva kilbishaihi bhunjate te tvagam papaha ye pachantyatma karanat. My prayerful blessings to all of you. Hari Om.